people, this is like the biggest part, the biggest kind of longest tutorial, because this is a section that we're going to repeat throughout the choreo, and it's interspersed with a few nice little hooks that Michael has added to his song as a musical artist, genius. So yeah, we're gonna do this part several times, and then in the middle there's some chorus, and there are some other things going on, and we're gonna learn those steps as well. But this one is like kind of the core of the routine, and as I said, we're gonna repeat it quite a few times. So basically what we're doing, again, just putting ourselves in character again. We are bad guys. We don't care about other people's life, about their resources, and they are ours, it's our land. We do whatever the hell we want. And so the idea is like we're super strong, we're unstoppable, we're marching there, we're pushing people away, that kind of vibe. So in that spirit, the way we start this sequence is by elbowing people out of the way. So I'm doing this starting with my right arm. I usually start with the right side, and I elbow to the right, and then guess what? Do the same to the left to make sure there's no one around me, and then I point to the front with my right arm again, and do the same with my left arm. So I'm ending in this position. What I'm going to do after is some kind of a hip-hop move. I believe we call it the Bart Simpson. Apologies, hip-hop heads, if I got that wrong. But basically the way the move goes is that you slide into one side and then sliding to the other side. By sliding, I mean with the legs. I'm stepping and then dragging my leg and finishing by stepping with it, and then I do the same to the other side. So step, drag, step, and drag, step, drag, step, drag. Okay? What I'm doing with my arms, they're not staying here, they're following along, but they go the other way around. So when you're stepping to the right, your arms are going to the left, but when you're stepping to the left, your arms are going to the right. Okay? So you really kind of lean on it like this, and you're just dragging your left side back with you. So when you end up here stepping, what you do with your arms is that you show us your muscles again, as we do in the chorus. So that move goes step, biceps, step, biceps. Okay? So you've ended up here, and then you start that little sequence again, elbow, elbow, point, point, step, biceps, step, biceps. Okay? This is fairly quick, but then you slow it down and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Before that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you're doing is that you're kind of hopping and doing quarter turns until you've done a full turn. So in 8 counts it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm starting with my left leg and turning counter-clockwise. It doesn't really matter what leg you're using as long as you're doing a 1, 2, okay? So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? So there's that little pause and then 1, 2. So what you're doing with your arms, you here, so basically what you're doing here is that you're taking them down, pushing them down with your fist. So I'm here and I go 1, 2, and again, 1, 2, and again, 1, 2, and again, 1, 2. So I'm back here to the front, and I'm ready now to pick up the pace again and do some kind of figure skating, or maybe roller skating if you prefer this. And I'm going to kind of glide to the side like this. So I'm starting with my right leg again, and opposite leg to arm. Make sure all your weight is at the front. Slide, 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 slide. Okay? So you end up with your left leg at the front and your right arm at the front as well. Everything else is at the back, whatever is left. So again, usually opposite arms to leg, as when you're walking in the street. What you're doing here is that you're ready to pick up that back leg. You shouldn't have any weight on it, and you bring it across your body. And then notice I've changed my arms as well. So I just swap my arms and I cross. What I do now is I pick that leg again and I just bring it to the side of me and I change my arms again. Now we're doing it to the other side with my left leg and then back to the center. Okay? So I end up in this position with my right arm at the front. Conveniently, it's going to help me start the next part. Catching my breath. That's when Michael starts singing, you try to breathe, da, 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 da. You can admire my beautiful singing skills. Hopefully I dance better than I sing. But basically what you're doing, so you here, you kind of ready with your right arm, and you're going to step to the right and go like half a circle back to the front, and you're going to scan the room with your right arm at the front, left arm is at the back, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and by 8 you're back to the front with your arms on the sides of your body. Then we're going to march, okay? So remember, we are strong, we are confident, we don't care about anything, we're marching on, no one's going to stop us. So the idea is I'm going to stomp, step, stomp, step, stomp, step, stomp, step. And I'm also going to do something with my arms. So in terms of the legs, it goes stomp with the right, step with the left. Now I start again with the left. So stomp with the left, and then step with the right. And then again, pick that front leg up, stomp, step, stomp, step. Okay? So the way it goes with the legs, stomp, step, stomp, step, stomp, step, stomp, step, okay? What I'm doing with my arms is I'm kind of swinging them from side to side like this, okay? So whenever I am stomping, my arms are kind of swinging to the floor. But then when I'm stepping, I bring them back up. So, and I change them every time. One at the front and then the other one at the front. So the way it goes, again, opposite arms to leg as usual. So I'm stepping, I'm already here with my arms on the side of my body. So I don't need to do anything on the first one. But then when I step, pick it up. So right arms in front and left leg in front. And then step again with the same one, so that's when you take your arms out